Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Sunday, the 12th of October, 2025. An eventful day, to say the least. Interesting stuff going on. We're going to talk about it because we kind of need to determine what's going to happen moving forward this week, dependent on a few factors. Um, Weather changed, a lot of stuff. Great podcast today. So let's talk. First of all, yeah, the weather changed. Today, we actually had cool weather all day long. No sun. Instead, it was rain, clouds, and basically it felt like autumn. And because of that, let me tell you, man, it ended up being a much cooler day, which was excellent. As you can see, I went back to wearing my normal attire that I would wear because I actually could. It was only in the 70s. I think the hottest it got in here was like 80 today. Not bad at all. I'm happy with that. So, as long as that continues moving forward, I should be able to be back to normal this week. It says tomorrow the high is 59, but there will be partial sun. There's a couple days in the 60s, but then it goes down to rain and cold at the end of the week again. So yeah, there's potential that this week I will actually be more autumn weather all week, and I'll be wearing this kind of stuff all week long, which is gonna be good. Okay. So that's the good news. And we had a great podcast today. We got caught up on a few things, and I gave my initial impressions on Battlefield 6. And in addition to that, I talked about an interesting news story. Are you aware that in the United States, major retailers Walmart and Target are removing all Xbox consoles and games, and they're no longer going to sell them? Apparently, the rumor is sales have tailed off so low, everything is now digital, that they don't think it's worth it to carry the stuff in the stores anymore, so they're getting rid of it entirely. What's crazy about this is it's literally weeks before the holiday rush. Black Friday, Christmas, right? So we talked about that and broke it down today. Give it a look on the show if you didn't see the podcast yet. And then we jumped into Silksong, and Hollow Knight Silksong today was a great stream, great progress. We ended up basically freeing the Green Prince and doing his plotline as far as we could do it. Then we ended up going into a final kind of secret area that I hadn't gone into yet above the Citadel. That was two new areas. One was called Memoriam, and one was called the putrefied ducts or something like that. And it was challenging. We cleared it out, and it allowed us to actually complete the Flea quest line. By completing the Flea quest line, now we apparently have unlocked Act 3, which actually is the true end game of the game. Many people just played through Act 2 and never play Act 3, but Act 3 apparently is an entirely new part of the game that's huge amounts of challenge and fun. Everyone who's played it says it's great. So I'm happy that we're going to actually do Act 3 in my playthrough, okay? Stream did well. Now, we had already hit the goal for support before we even played the game. Then we played the game and got some more support. So it was a pretty good stream. I want to say we ended around 180 of support. I'm not actually sure, but I know that we exceeded the goal, and I was happy for that, okay? So, first stream, outstanding, great progress, great podcast, everything great. The late stream was Battlefield 6. Now, as I had explained back on Friday, I'm not good at this game at all. It's team-based. It's way different than the gameplay of Call of Duty, which is run and gun. And so you need to adapt and adjust and learn differently. And I felt like I was doing that by the end of Friday night, okay? So tonight I tried a few different things. First of all, I changed my loadout, and I wanted to try the Scout class or Recon class. And I do not like the DMR at all. I tried the DMR gun. It does no damage. Literally, someone runs up to you. Okay, here we go. You aim, you fire, you hit them once. You fire again, you hit them twice. They're not dead. They draw and fire, you're dead. Let me try this again. Okay, someone's right there. I'm going to get the drop on them this time. I take the first shot. I hit. I take the second shot. I hit. I need a third shot to kill. I go to fight. They turn, insta-kill me. What's the purpose of this gun? If it takes 3 or more shots to kill someone, and it's not automatic, anyone can just draw an automatic weapon and spray on you and kill you instantly while you are just dead. Even though you got the drop, you can't kill anyone. And then on top of that, good luck getting multi-kills. So I don't get the weapon at all. I really don't. And it doesn't seem like there were many people here tonight that really understood the game that well, because last time when I played on Friday, people were trying to help me. Here tonight, I was kind of on my own for most of the night, and it was struggle. It was a big struggle. It was frustrating. Anytime I tried to play anything but Conquest, it sucked. No lie. Conquest seems to be the only mode in the game that's worth playing. You got the vehicles, you got your open world fun, and when I played Conquest, I basically did well, but every other time I did horribly, and it wasn't fun. So on Conquest, I had a few matches I did really good. I had good kill-death ratio and everything, but then other times I'm raging because it's just frustrating as shit. The guns don't work. right? The maps are awful. Like, what is going on? So here's the thing about Battlefield. Okay, I don't think it's a bad game. I'm going to be clear again, just like I said on Friday. I think it's a game that 100% is made for people who play with a team, an established team, people you're going to communicate with, people you're going to work with to actually do objectives and things. You have to be working together, reviving, covering each other. Tonight, I couldn't tell you how many times people ran up, revived me with enemies shooting at us already. There's no point. We're dead again. Why did you do that? And now you're dead too. These players are just bad. They don't even understand the premise of the game. They're stupid. And that's how a lot of these people who are randoms are playing it. They're not playing smart. They're just running off and random willy-nilly trying to do dumb shit that doesn't work in the game. I don't know why you would even play Battlefield if you're going to play it like that. So here's the thing. First half of the night, pretty good attendance. Support was off to a great start. I'd say within the first half of the night, we already were at halfway to the goal. Second half of the night, completely dead. No one supporting. No one talking about the game. The only people who are talking are people laughing at me because I suck, which I know I do. Like, it's going to take me a long time to get good at this game. This is very much not Call of Duty. Where in Call of Duty, you can get your bearings, and within, an hour, you could probably get into a groove and start doing well. Not in this game. This is going to be a game that would take a lot of, effort, a lot of investment to do well in. Well, people are bored after an hour. So I tried a couple other game modes. They didn't really work. I tried Escalation. It didn't really work. I tried King of the Hill. It sucked. I was like, oh, I don't want to play. Like, I got bored. Like, literally, I'm not even kidding. By the end of the night, I was getting bored with the game. Like, man, it doesn't seem like it's the style for me. You know what I mean? And now here's the funny part, and this is the observation I made by the end of the night. I started thinking in my head. I'm like, so here we are at the end of the night, and I only got halfway to a support goal, and the whole chat's disengaged again. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. When was the last time that happened? Sonic Racing. So what did I do for Sonic Racing? An hour into the stream, I said, forget this. No one wants it. Let's just chill. And I literally sat there and just hung out with the audience for an hour, and I made over $100 that night. Just chilling, impromptu, right? And I started thinking, last week, I had a night where all I did was sit and build Legos. I talked with the audience, hung out with them, and built Legos. And I exceeded my support goal that night. And then it dawned on me. All right. And I'm going to run this by you guys. And I'd love your feedback on this too. So please let me know what you think. 2025 is very different. Okay. I've been a creator for over 17 years. I'm actually now in my 18th year as a creator of content on the internet. Okay. I've been doing this for a living since 2011. It's a long time. What's happened is trends change, attitudes change, people change, viewership changes. And what I think has happened is a distinct change in my viewership. It used to be that people really disliked Darkside Phil and wanted to always see him rage and fail. And there was a time when that was prominent and popular, and it made me money and it got me popularity. But here's what's happened over the years. The people who want to see that don't watch my content. They go watch the illegal restreamer. They go watch the highlight clipper. They watch the people who are scumbags who steal my content, make money on it, even though they have no legal right to. And that's where that audience has gone. There was a time when rage baiting by playing games like every Dark Souls or tons of online FPS games or whatever it may be, every fighting game under the sun, right? That actually got me attention, views, and money. But not anymore. All of that has left and gone to a toxic, illegal element that shouldn't exist, quite frankly. If I was rich, I could sue them all into a fucking oblivion. They would be gone, but I'm not rich. So they're just allowed to exist. Therefore, that audience that wants to see me rage at Battlefield 6 isn't coming to my streams and isn't supporting my streams. They're off on someone else's fucking stream. Well, who is coming to my streams? People who actually like me, want to talk with me and hang out and engage and support that kind of content. So they come for American Truck Simulator. They come for Lego Nights. They come for Chill with Phil. They come for games that are more relaxed and casual where we can have a good time while I'm playing the game rather than, oh, Phil just rages because the game is difficult and it kicks his ass. Do you see? This is the truth at this point. This is what's happened. My audience has changed in 2025. I actually left that time period now where people come to hate on me. Those people don't come here to hate on me. They go to the other channels that are stealing my shit. Now my channels have become, hey, let's just hang out with Phil and have a good time. And when I do that, I do well. So I'm playing a game like Battlefield 6. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. The game's team-based. I'm never going to have an established team. It's always going to be me playing with random. So that's a big detriment. The game is frustrating because I'm used to run and gun. It's not run and gun. Half the guns in the game don't seem to even work well. The unlock system is awful in this game where you have to grind a ton. The next time you get a sniper rifle, level 26. All right. I've now played the game almost 8 hours. I'm only level 12. So I'm supposed to play 20, 30 hours till I get my second sniper rifle? What? I invest my life in the game to get the weapon? That's insane. Call of Duty, you're constantly unlocking new stuff that you can mess with. This game, it's like slowest grind ever that I've ever seen. So I don't know. It just seems like, I'm going to be honest, it ain't for me. It seems like this is for someone else this is a team-based game only. Team up with the people you know, who you're going to communicate with, learn the game that way, have a good time. But for me, it's just not a style of game that's for me. And even the element that would enjoy seeing me play this game aren't supporting my content anymore. So why do I care? Right? And here's what really sucks about it. So this week, I had Battlefield lined up for 3 more streams. I had it lined up for Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Friday night. But literally tonight, for 1 hour, people cared, and after that, they never cared. Regulars didn't even show up. No one gave a shit. So I spent $70 on this game. Once again, I played it 3 streams. Same thing happened with Sonic Crossworlds. And again, what is it? It's an online racing game, stressful component. You got to learn, right? So I start playing, I start learning. No one cares within 3 streams. Why is he still playing this? It's the same thing with now with Battlefield. So this is what I'm seeing. Call of Duty will be different. Why? Because Call of Duty, I'll be able to learn and adjust and jump in and play it without much difficulty. It's going to be fun to play it as I unlock new loadouts constantly. I'm getting kill streaks with melee. It'll be fun. We know because we did it last year and it worked out very well. But Battlefield? So here's the question now. What do I do? This week, day streams are going to be alternation between Silksong and Mario. And we're going to have the premiere Pokemon on Thursday and Friday. So the day streams are set. Tomorrow night, I'm doing American Truck Simulator. We're good there. And quite frankly, I did want to do Silksong on a night stream this week, simply because I don't want to have the whole second half of the week not playing Silksong when we've been making such great progress in the game. I want to keep that going. But that means now I was going to do Battlefield Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and no one cares about it. So again, it's not the game's fault. Understand something. I'm not blaming the game. The game seems good to me, but it's a team-based game, and I'm not a team-based player, so it's not going to work for me, right? It's the same as any other game. If I don't play that style, why am I playing this game? So, yeah, I don't know what to do. And I think we need to start talking about it now because we have tomorrow to figure this out, because tomorrow I wasn't playing Battlefield anyway, but we have to figure out what the heck I'm going to be doing on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday night. And at this point, I actually legit don't have an answer. Okay? Okay. So, let's talk about this during the week. But yeah, we actually ended the night at like $90 of support because there was like auto resubs that were happening on Kick. They weren't active contributions or anything. So because of that, we ended up getting around $90. So not a horrible night or anything, but still disheartening. Only the 3rd stream can't hit a goal. Chat disengaged. No one caring about the game. That's terrible. So maybe this is it for Battlefield. I don't know. I'd love feedback, okay? But we need to talk about it within the next day and 2 days because we got to figure out what I'm doing on Tuesday night and moving forward rather than just do nothing. We could do a random one night chill with Phil. I'm down with that. But we can't do chill with Phil 3 nights this week. We have to do something. You know what I mean? So we got to figure something out here. Okay. So tomorrow, there is no podcast. Reason being, I want to do a major stream of Mario Galaxy and get a good chunk into it. The 2 streams we've done so far were only around 2 to 2.5 hours each. Didn't get so far in. Tomorrow, I'd like to get a nice big chunk. Mario so far has done well. People show up and support it. Please, let's have a great Mario stream tomorrow, okay? Then, tomorrow night, it's going to be American Truck Simulator. Obviously, that always does well. People come out to hang out and support. Let's have a good stream for that. So, we're at 5 out of 10 goals. If we keep hitting goals, we'll probably end up doing DSP Tries It by Wednesday-ish, which will be these steak nuggets at Arby's. We'll see if we can keep hitting goals this week or not. All right? But everyone, thank you. Have a good night. Watch the gameplay. Let me know what you think. Give me feedback on Battlefield. What do you want to do? I leave it in your hands, but I just don't see it doing well. It doesn't seem to be my style of game. It doesn't seem to be something that people are enjoying watching me play. So why am I going to keep bothering? What else do we want to do? That's the question. What else would you like to do on stream with me? Any ideas of stuff to do or stuff to bring back or whatever? Maybe just a few, quick night streams or something. If you know of something that's good that we could just play a couple quick streams of, that would be fun. I know for a fact that a few horror games have come out on Steam, but I'm not aware which ones are good or what you'd like to see me do. Okay? All right, everyone. Well, have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow for Mario and Truck Sim, and we'll figure this out together. Have a good night. Peace out.